Hey there, community partners. Welcome to the final part of your Oasis Insight onboarding journey, learning how to generate your monthly reports digitally. By now, your agency will be familiar with the intake process on Oasis. If you aren't familiar yet, or could use a refresher, no problem. To view our intake step-by-step guide and walkthrough video, scan the QR code or visit the web address currently displayed on your screen. In this video, we'll go over the steps necessary to generate accurate monthly reports through Oasis in 3 parts. In Part 1, we'll review partner reporting guidelines, and then we'll show you how to generate 4 of your 6 required reports at once, just by using the GovQualified CFBNJ Monthly Reports button. In Part 2, we'll go over creating the 2 other required reports, the TFAP and SFPP Commodity Summary Reports. Finally, in Part 3, we'll review how to keep up-to-date records of signed federal intake forms each month to stay prepared for inspection by the NJDA. Let's begin. Part 1. GovQualified CFBNJ Monthly Reports. To maintain an active partner status, all GovQualified partners are required to submit their reports to partner reporting by the 7th day of each month. As a GovQualified partner, there are 6 different reports that you are required to submit. First up, the CFBNJ Monthly Service Report. This report summarizes the total number of neighbors served, broken down by household demographics, and how each of the 3 food programs were distributed across recipients. The 3 programs, or food categories as they're referred to on Oasis, are TFAP, or USDA, SFPP, and non-gov, or co-op/donated. The commodity acceptance reports detail the names of neighbors who received food from your agency during the service month for TFAP, SFPP, and non-gov respectively. The last 2 reports are the TFAP and SFPP Commodity Summary Reports, which track the inventory of goods/items that your agency received from the FoodBank and distributed to neighbors over the course of the service month. To make reporting easier, the GovQualified CFBNJ Monthly Reports button combines these 4 separate reports into one downloadable document. Now let's see this in action. First, navigate to the blue My Agency tab, located in the upper right corner of the screen. Then, locate the black Reports tab at the top of the page. Scroll down until you see the GovQualified CFBNJ Monthly Reports button. The Reports filter window will open. Select Filter by Date of Assistance. Then enter the dates, using the 2-digit month and day, and 4-digit year format. Scroll to the bottom, and click Next. On the next screen, click Request Report. Your report will begin to generate. Once it is ready, the page will refresh, notifying you that your custom report is ready to download. Click the blue hyperlink to view your report. Scroll through the document to ensure all of your reports are reflected and accurate. To download your report on a Google Chrome browser, click the down arrow icon towards the top right corner of the PDF. If you are using Microsoft Edge, click the floppy disk located in the browser's menu bar. The File Explorer will open. Before you click Save, you need to rename the file. The name should include your agency's ID and/or name and the service month and year. This will make locating the reports easier for you and make it easier for compliance to identify when your agency has submitted. Once saved, there will only be 2 reports left to create. Part 2. Creating TFAP and SFPP Commodity Summary Reports. Just like we did for the previous reports, we'll begin by clicking the blue My Agency tab at the top. After opening My Agency, this time, we need to click the black Forms tab. Once the Agency Forms tab opens, click the Add Form button. The Summary Report form will open. Select the summary sheet program that you will be running a report for. Next, enter the service month's start and end dates. The next section of the report asks for details about your food inventory. Be sure to have your invoices handy whenever running this report. For each item listed on your TFAP or SFPP invoice, you will be asked to input the name of the food item, the number of unopened cases on hand from the previous month, the number of cases received from the FoodBank with your monthly allocation, and lastly, the number of cases, if any, that remained after your final distribution for the month. Once all commodities are entered, Scroll to the bottom of the form to sign your name in the Signature of Agency Representative field. The title of the report is automatically created based on selections you made at the top. Lastly, click Save and Close. Your newly created commodity summary report will be the first or most recent report displayed. Click Add Form to create the remaining report, repeating the same steps. After you save and close the second report, all that's left for you to do is download and email your reports. To do this, click the Print TFAP, SFPP, Diabetes PDF link. This will open your downloadable report in a separate window. After you've reviewed it, you can title and download your report, ideally, in the same location as your other CFB-NJ reports. Part 3. Downloading signed federal intake forms for state inspection. As outlined in your partner agreement, the NJDA requires agencies to keep a readily available record of all signed federal intake forms for at least 3 years. The great news is that you do not need to keep a paper record anymore. The forms can be maintained digitally and saved to your machine. Note, you do not need to submit this report to CFB-NJ. To generate this report, navigate to the Reports tab and locate the report titled Bulk TFAP Intake Forms. Show cases created by your agency will be selected by default at the top of the filter window. Switch the check mark to Cases Assisted by your agency. Then, select Filter by Date of Assistance and enter the service month's start and end dates. Scroll to the bottom and click Next. On the next screen, click Request Report. The page will refresh once it is ready. Click the blue hyperlink to view, download and save the PDF. And just like that, if you follow these steps, you'll be generating and submitting all of your monthly reports in less time than you ever have before. Easy, right? Thank you for joining us. If you'd like additional support or training resources, you can visit cfbnewjersey.org/oasis or email us at serviceinsights@cfbnj.org.